Diddy Buns, you bitch.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you might be. My name is Marva B. I am the CEO and founder of Black Link Magazine, and this is the Black Link Experience. I'd like to welcome my guest, Mr. Charlie Mack. What's up, Charlie Mack?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing, Marva?
I'm doing good, and I'm so thankful for you to be here. I'm so thankful to support and for you to support us. This is an amazing time for us, and so thank you for being a part of Black Link Magazine. Go ahead and tell the world who you are and what you do.
All right. Well, I'm Charlie Mack, the Don of comedy. I've only been doing comedy like 2.5 years. A lot of people don't believe that because I've done more in this last year than a lot of people have been doing it 20, 30 years I've done. Comedy is second nature to me, but I didn't always want to be a comedian. I fell into it. I was a rapper.
So, you started out as a rapper. You thought you was going to be in the rap world. What happened? Tell us about that story.
Oh, man. Okay, so that's all right. So I got in a little trouble. I was living in Atlanta, and actually it was a symbol as a fight. I got in a fight in Minnesota.
Right.
And then I moved to Atlanta. I had a little buzz. And
right.
Then I went to jail for that fight in Minnesota.
Wow.
So, and the little buzz that I had, it actually fell down. Like it went away quick.
Right.
And when I got out, it took me so long to get to where I was at. I didn't want to start all over. So everyone tell me, you should do comedy. You should do comedy. I'm not a comedian. I can't write jokes. That's what I was telling everybody. Like, I'm not a joke writer. I'm funny conversationally.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I tried it out. Went to moved to Arizona and did a comedy competition. I won. They told me come back Friday. Where it was like, first show was like 10 people. Then second time it was like 20 people. I won that again. And ever since then, I've been booked on shows consistently.
Yeah, it's been a blessing for you. It's a good thing. And it's always good to see our people thrive, in what we love to do. And so kudos to you and congratulations on that. Now, the name Charlie Mack, tell them how the name came about and what it represents.
Well, if I'm not sure, all right, if you're from Chicago, then you know that a lot of time when people talk, especially back in the day, they say Joe. Hey, what's up, Joe? Hey, Joe. But before that, it was Charlie. Like, so you still see a lot of older people saying Charlie. Hey, Charlie, check it out, Charlie. You know what I mean? It just means like you can say friend, homie, dude, whatever.
Right.
The Charlie just substitutes that. So if I got that, and my favorite comedian is Bernie Mac. So Charlie Mack is how it came about.
And it kind of just got that ring to it, right?
Yes, famous.
Yeah, shout out to Bernie Mac, who, rest in peace. Difference whenever you just having a conversation and you making people laugh, and that's what you do all the time, right? But there's a transition when you get on the stage in front of people. Tell us how that transition works, because it's not a matter of just standing up there. You can't just stand up there and have a conversation. It's a method to the madness.
Right. See, what it is, what I do personally, I take my life stories, and even though stuff doesn't seem funny at the time, it eventually becomes funny. So I tell stories. I'm a storyteller, but within the story, it's engaging, it's relatable, and I'm able to captivate the audience. Like, they can listen and see the vivid image, like they were there the whole time.
Yeah. And so what do you do? What does a comedian do on stage when you telling this, you think that fire joke, right? And nobody really laughs. It's like, what do you do? How do you recover?
Well, okay. I had a joke that I had, in my mind, this was the funniest joke in the world. I've told it 5, 6 times, never got a laugh from it. But when you tell it on stage and you tell that joke, right away, you can see if it's hitting or not.
Okay.
If it hit, they laugh. You let the laugh, let it simmer down first, then move on. But if it don't get any laugh, you just chop it up and just keep going.
So are you always constantly writing jokes, or you said the stories about your life. So whenever you're called and you get booked for a show, you know a show is coming up. How do you prepare for that?
Well, I have my set. You know, I when I first started doing comedy, I felt that I had to do a different set of jokes every time I got on stage because the same people would come to see me, and I didn't want them to have to hear the same stuff over and over again.
Right.
But that's not how it works. You know, you have to. I was told by one of my mentors, do the same jokes until you do it on TV. You know, so I have my set. I learn it. I say it the same way. I look the same direction. I do the same action.
Wow.
Every time till I get it down, packed, and perfect.
Okay. Okay. And obviously it's worked for you because you have thrived in the business. Tell us some of those things, some of the things that you have, some of the gigs that you have gotten doing this.
I've opened up for Michael Collier. I've opened up for Eddie Griffin. I've hosted for Darren Fleet, opened for Timbe. I've done the background in a Netflix show and an Amazon Prime show.
In a year.
Yeah, all this happened since January to now.
It's getting ready to come upon a year. So what is the plan for 2022? What do you have coming up that you can share with us?
Oh, okay. I just started a comedy show called No PAC Comedy Show.
Okay.
And this show is already getting big. Me and my team, Oriole the comedian, Dasharay Freeman, we put together this comedy show, and we've got L Boogie, who's actually one of the stars from a Bar Rescue. Oh, so he's helping us. We have 11 episodes. They're all booked, 5 comedians each, and we are even having Goldie from Flavor of Love as one of the comedians.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're it's picking up. We're going to partner with Punch TV. They're going to actually put it on air on their station, as well as try to get on other outlets, other streaming services.
Right. That's amazing. How can we reach you on all social media platforms, and how can someone book you?
Reach out to me on at Charlie Mack at funnycharliemack.com. Funny Charlie Mack is also my Instagram, and YouTube Charlie Mack, Funny Charlie Mack Twitter. You can find me everywhere, just Charlie Mack on Facebook. And oh yeah, next year I'm also opening for Eddie Griffin again, and I'm doing the Apollo.
Oh my gosh. So see, you was gonna leave that out.
I'm gonna leave that out.
You can't be.
And I didn't even mention Chocolate Sunday, which I just won.
Right, we didn't even get to talk about Chocolate Sunday. So let's talk about Chocolate Sunday. You just did that, right?
Yeah, I just did that a couple weeks. See, so much going on, I forget the big stuff. Like,
it's okay. Let's talk about it.
All right, Chocolate Sunday. It was if you know anything about Chocolate Sunday, the waiting list to even get on their actual stage is 5 to 8 years long. You know, everybody's been through Chocolate Sunday, all the big names. So what they're doing now is virtual first impressions. So like we're doing it, they're doing it the same way, where you're on a stage with 5, 6 other comedians, with a virtual stage.
Right.
And the audience votes on who goes to the real stage. It brings your date up. So I was like the 4th one to go up. As soon as they called my name, I couldn't even talk because the whole audience was screaming. You know, and I love that feeling.
That's a good feeling.
Yes. So then once I went, I could barely get my jokes out because I say one joke and they laughing too hard for me to go to the next one. I'm like, we only get 3 minutes. I need y'all to shut up. But so they gave me my date. My date is June 2023. So instead of 8 years, I'm only a year and a half out the way.
Oh my gosh. Well, I believe in God, and I know that he will move mountains for us if we are, faithful to him. And so you just keep pressing on, you keep the faith, and know that Black Link Magazine supports you in all that you do. And we can't wait to connect with you and take you on the road with us as well. And so, yeah, what is one thing before we go that you would leave with someone that is aspiring to get in this business? Because at the end of the day, Charlie Mack, it's not easy getting in this stand-up comedy world, just like the whole entertainment business is like that. So what is the best advice that you're giving people that want to get in this business?
Don't let no one put their fears on you. Because I was told before I be able to do any stuff that I'm doing, oh, you'll have to do open mics 10 years. You'll have to go 6, 7 days a week. I've done like 5 or 6 open mics the whole time, you know? So don't let someone say what you can and can't do, because you're you. Their story and their lane is them.
That's right.
Different people.
That's right. I believe what's for you is for you.
Yes.
For me, it's for me, and nothing's gonna stop that. Whether it happens in a year, whether it happens in 10 years,
Right.
you're gonna get what's for you only.
Mm-hmm.
Give me so can you share a joke before we go?
Okay. Let's see. I'll do a couple actually.
Okay.
All right. So I didn't always been big. I promise you. Marv, I wasn't always big. When I was younger, my mom used to buy my clothes bigger and say I grow into them. My body said challenge accepted. You know, now I did just come out the closet to all my friends and family. You know, I appreciate that. You know, I'm a trans slender man. That means I'm fat, but I identify with skinny. You know, it's like I got tired of blaming everybody else for my weight gain. Like somebody washed this shirt on hot again. Up here looking like I got on a blood pressure cuff. You know, listen.
Somebody done wash this shirt on hot again. I'm gonna use that.
It be shrinking like, I know I ain't gained no weight.
I'm gonna use that. Was good. I needed that laugh today. Thank you so much, Charlie Mack. I look forward to the collaboration and the relationship that we will have moving forward. I wish you all the success in the world. You guys go out and follow the funny Charlie Mack on IG. Mm-hmm. And all of his social media sites. You guys do not want to miss out on what Charlie Mack has for you. So if you need to book him, get with him. He will answer in his DMs, but he does have a booking agency. So however you guys work it out, follow him. Follow Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack, thank you so much for being at Black Link Magazine. You guys, we're going to go for now. But remember, respect yourself and respect each other. God bless.
It's Mac Pack and No PAC.
Divans, you will.